How y'all doing, family? I hope you had a great Saturday. I hope I hope good things happen to y'all today. Um, I'm writing I'm writing a book, right? And whenever I'm writing this book, I uh, I run up on a lot of memories from my past, and I just want to thank God for I just want to thank Him for giving me this attitude of always getting like the always getting always getting the good things out of the bad situations. Um, there's there's a certain irony of doing that. I think a lot of my strength comes from that. Without that ability, I think it wouldn't be so dandy, right? but uh, but I was remembering like a certain situation when when I felt like my life was literally like the Truman Show. Have y'all seen that movie? If y'all haven't seen the movie, The Truman Show, I advise y'all to watch it. Um, I swear, I still feel like that. I still feel like I'm in the Truman Show, but it's the Truman Show. But it's just like what happens after he escapes. You know what I'm saying? Um, it's crazy how they put the truth in your face as entertainment, as something that, yeah, it's just like something made up. But on the cool, like it's real life. Um, your phone. See, your phone could either be your friend or it could be your enemy. And I think before my phone used to be my enemy, but now I think it's my friend. I don't know how we got to them being on good terms, but my phone helps me out a lot. Um, and it also like puts movies that I need to see like right in front of me. One of the movies that it recommended was The Truman Show, so I watched it, and at the time I didn't think it has like a synchronicity to my life personally, but it really did. And there's this instance, right, where I was chilling with one of my cousins, and I told her like, man, what's up? You want to watch a movie after this? So she was like, yeah. So I put that movie on, The Truman Show, and at first everything was good, right? And then and then it was really guilt. It was really guilt that was making her uncomfortable. So she like made an excuse like, hey, yeah, man, like I don't want to watch it no more. I gotta go because my kids and this and that. Woo, woo. And I was just like, okay, that's cool. I didn't really I didn't really understand at that time like why it happened, but then now like I know why it happened, and the reason was that she was being a part of the Truman Show. You know what I'm saying? Like she was being part of that like that cast. You know what I'm saying? Like y'all know how on the Truman Show how like his girl was really like a plant. You know what I'm saying? and she really knew everything, but was playing like she didn't. So kind of like that. And see, whenever you don't follow the system that was created for you to follow, like whenever you don't let your life, you don't let that influence your life. It's really hard. It's hard to do. You know what I'm saying? Because um, if you don't if you don't do what life is already has already like the structure of life or society, if you don't follow it, then you risk being an outcast. You risk not being able to maintain, um, and so you fall into it. You know what I'm saying? You just give in because you think that, oh man, this is how it is, and but that this is how it is. That's how they've been keeping us like slaves, really. Um, I thank God that that He gave me a strong mind, and that He gave me a this strong faith to believe in Him, and to believe that anything anything could be possible. Like you don't have to follow what's already in place. You know what I'm saying? Like you could do your own thing, but like I said, that's a choice. That's a choice that you have to make, and it's gonna be a lot of it's gonna be a lot of backlash from life itself, and then from the environment that you're into. Anytime you're doing something good for yourself, there's always going to be a pushback. There's always going to be resistance. There's something that you have to put in your head. You know what I'm saying? Like per se, you're finna get a new job, right? You're upgrading, like you're getting a new position in job and you're at your job, and then with that's something good, right? That's gonna happen in your life. Best believe that before you actually get to that new job, life is gonna create resistance, and that resistance is gonna push your it's really gonna poke at you being comfortable, at you sticking to what you already know, you staying within like the boundaries of what you already know, but you have to you have to go outside of that, and you have to use faith. um and I mean that happens in any type of like in your life. Anytime you're gonna level up, here it comes. It's gonna come. But once you understand that this is like set in motion, like nobody can escape this. Once you learn to clock it, then you're gonna pass. You know you just gotta you just gotta hold on. You just gotta hold on, and the storm is gonna pass. Now that I know this, man, like I elevate, I elevate. You know what I'm saying? Because nothing can scare me into going back to the normal. Nothing can scare me into staying within the lines. And that's something that you guys should know. There's a lot of people that stay stuck in the same cycle because when that pushback comes, they give into it. You know what I'm saying? So my message on this video is don't give in to the pushback. You know what I'm saying? Don't do it. Like stick with your guns. Stick with especially if God told you something, like stick with it. Don't because the devil has that power. It's granted by God, you know what I'm saying? So just look at it like a game. Like you have to stick with your guns. You know what I'm saying?